Hi, I'm Dr. Steven Slota, Instructional Design Specialist and Game Design Scientist at UConn Health. And I'm here to share with you a brief overview of an educational concept that we in the learning sciences refer to as game-based instruction. Hearing the words game in school, you might think of activities like tag or kickball being played in the parking lot at recess. Or maybe thumbs clicking on a control pad as children move characters through an imaginary world. But it may be more valuable to view the combination of games in school as potentially transformative for the way we tackle political, economic, and other types of contemporary academic and corporate teaching and learning. Of course, lacking a digital crystal ball, we can't predict the future of academics or the exact role games will play going forward. But there are a few trends like increased mobile device use or just-in-time personalized learning that can help us strategically innovate instruction from within K-12 and higher education. Taken together, these developments provide a framework for how games and game mechanics can be integrated to support novel environments that involve learners doing the kinds of things we want them to do in the real world. It's a challenge for sure, and it means agreeing to move beyond questions like, are games good or bad for learning, and are games better for all students than traditional face-to-face teaching? We need to unpack how gaming varies with individual students and what they're ready and able to learn as an interaction between them, the content, and the learning context. For starters, it can help to differentiate between the tools we call games and simulations, something that even the most adept researchers and developers have struggled with for decades. My colleagues and I define games as any tools with design goals that require interaction with an environment, virtual or real, and can include simulated elements of reality but aren't limited by the boundaries of the real world, things like chemistry or physics, for example. Additionally, they're governed by rule sets, take full advantage of imagination and creativity, and often include scoring or other measurable outcomes, and are explicitly directed towards playfulness. Simulations, on the other hand, are goal-driven tools that require interaction with a virtual or real environment, but have play attenuated to represent a target behavior, process, situation, or phenomenon as accurately as possible. These details may seem like a matter of armchair philosophy, but their differences can make or break the way we approach game-based instruction as a matter of practice. There are many well-meaning game designers, researchers, and implementers who believe that they're addressing player-game environment interaction to improve instruction, but their products aren't actually capable of promoting transfer. Some even undermine the mechanics that make games instructionally valuable to begin with. In fact, there are many instances of educational games inadvertently doing more to obscure the value-added benefits of game-based instruction than taking full advantage of it. In a field seeking to grow and improve rather than shrink back into inconsequentiality, this isn't something to be taken lightly. So that begs the question, what can we do as teachers to move things forward? In our 2012 Review of Educational Research Journal article, Our Princess is in Another Castle, my colleagues and I suggested that researchers, designers, and educators focus on the way individual students' skills and goals affect their play and learning. Now, in 2016, we'd like to expand on this idea with 3 additional recommendations that can help you support the wise integration and future of games in education. First, model your instruction after widely available, high-quality online instructional resources. Merging effective game mechanics and narratives with these materials can help students update their understandings, participate in diverse learning communities via a metagame environment, and encourage them to adopt new academic goals. Second, consider how you can bring mobile technologies into your classroom. Smart devices allow us to learn at our own pace at any time and make the educational landscape more student-centered. Do you have any materials that could be shifted to fit an online and mobile format? Finally, work to develop competency-based curricula. Many institutions have begun moving away from traditional A through F grading in favor of standards that enumerate on actual measurable skills. Aligning these at a 1-to-1 ratio with class activity objectives ensures that students will do in a school exactly what we want them to reproduce in the real world, making transfer completely seamless. The story of rich, meaningful instruction can only advance if we expand beyond behaviorist theories of the 1970s to include contemporary understandings of student thinking and learning. The hands-on, immersive nature of games allows us to accomplish this by explicitly tying learning objectives to play objectives. Having imparted a few key elements of games in education, we hope that teachers like you will take full advantage of this and work to shape the future of K-12 and higher education. Good luck and good game.